Amen. Amen. Um, Amen. I want to talk on stress and dealing with stress. Again, anybody know if you're not there, anybody know what it feels like to be stressed? Um, um,
Amen.
and again, I asked the question, is anybody dealing with some right now? And I got some amens and some names. I'm talking feeling some kind of weight, some type of pressure. Um, we're all familiar with that, right?
Yes.
One of my people contacted me, said they're dealing with some marital stuff. Um, I know some people that are dealing with some stuff with their children, and some people dealing with some stuff on their jobs. And, and it just goes on and on and on. But I want y'all to listen to this, okay? Um, this is out of Second Corinthians chapter 1, verses 8 through 9, okay? Y'all know that's Paul talking, right? I just want to make sure we're on the same page. It says, we do not want you to be uninformed, brothers and sisters, about the troubles we experienced in the province of Asia. Here it is, right? We were under great pressure, far beyond our ability to endure. I'm hoping somebody's listening.
Wow.
So that we despaired of life itself. Indeed, we felt we had received the sentence of death. But here's the kicker. But this happened that we might not rely on ourselves, but on God, who raises the dead. I want y'all to meditate on that one. I read it slow intentionally, not that I can't read. I'm gonna read it one more time. This is for the ones that are dealing with stress. It says, we do not want you to be uninformed, brothers and sisters, about the troubles we experienced in the province of Asia. We were under great pressure, far beyond our ability to endure, so that we despaired of life itself. Indeed, we felt we had received a sentence of death. But this happened that we might not rely on ourselves, but on God, who raises the dead. My testimony, y'all. I know what it feels like to survive a plane crash, y'all. I can say that I've experienced that. I remember the stress, Terry, when I heard the pilot cry out over the radio, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. I remember it like it was yesterday. I think about that stress every time I get on. Now, I don't have a problem with flying, but when you put me on one of those small, like, little eagles, Delta Eagles, and the crop dusters, I remember hearing that pilot say, Mayday, 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 because I was in a private plane the day of our crash. I know the stress of having a number of guys surround me to gang me with the intentions on killing me. I know what that feels like. I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember the weapons that they had in their hands. I remember how I broke free and got loose. I can tell you, I know what it sounds like when bullets are flying by. I can tell you that within an inch of me hitting the ground. I can tell you, I know that stress, Dad. But I'm guessing that most of us have never been shipwrecked. Some of y'all can say you don't know what it feels like to come within an inch of your life, or had a group of killers after your blood. I bet none of y'all have been lowered over a city wall in a basket at night just to escape those people that was chasing after you. But all those things happened to Paul. All that stuff happened to Paul. And when I look at his life, Dad, it seemed like he was frequently under some type of crazy pressure.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, all I'm not trying to make the stress that you are dealing with seem like it isn't anything right now. I hope that's not what y'all think I'm doing. I'm not trying to say what you're dealing with, Trisha, ain't no big deal. Lauren, I'm not trying to say that what you're looking at is not stressful. I'm not saying that. But stress has a way of bending us out of shape if we let it. Stress has a way of making us step out of character if we let it. And stress has a way of making us more vulnerable than normal to temptation. I hope somebody followed me this morning. And when we sometimes find ourselves under stress, what we tend to do, y'all, is we tend to snap at folks. You know, we tend to be a little less patient when we really need it the most. And stress can also have you spiral into depression.
Yeah.
But the thing is with stress too, it ultimately has a way, if we're not careful, of making us or encouraging us or convincing us to take our eyes off of the Lord and focus more on our problem. Y'all heard what I said Sunday. I said, you know what? I'm not saying y'all ain't looking at a mountain in your life, but you need to remember that the God that's behind that mountain. Yeah.
Amen.
So it has a way of doing that. And when we're under pressure, it's important to realize that if we're not careful, it'll have a huge negative effect on our relationship with some of the people that we love the most. Yeah. And so I wanted to pause for a moment, because like I said, I know I got some people that are dealing with some stuff right now. So we should use those situations to learn to trust and depend on Yahweh. Is there somebody this morning that says, Lord, I'm going to pause right now to remind myself that I'm going to trust you?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to trust